Welcome back. Today we will see about arrays in PHP. We have seen array in basic programming languages. Array is a data structure which stores similar type of elements at sequential memory location. Now what are the advantages of using array? If you need to store multiple values at the same time, yes, of course we can go with the variables, but having number of variables with a different name and managing all that variables in our one code will be a tedious job. And we know that sometimes we need to search a particular record, we need to sort the elements, and that won't be possible with the number of or chaos of variable. So two important applications of arrays are searching and sorting. Accessing each next element is easy with the array because it stores element at sequential memory location. And instead of number of variable names, we can have a single name to identify each value. It is very easy to traverse in all the elements with the help of array by using a single loop. Now we will see arrays in PHP. There are three types of arrays in PHP: numeric or indexed array, associative array, and multidimensional array. We will start with the indexed or numeric array. Indexed or numeric array is a array. It may have any type of value, but only similar. If it is an numbers array, it will have all the numbers. If it is a array of strings, will have all the strings. But the important thing is that this array will always have index or subscript as a numeric value only. For example, as I said, array stores element at sequential memory location. This index or subscript, which is used to find out the element in the array or used to access the value present in the array, will always be a numeric value. I always suggest to remember the array concept with the apartment. Array and apartment are same. The name of array is a single. Apartment name is same for all the residential families. Now, how we can identify which family is residing at which flat number, floor number, etc. So we have the numbers to the flat to identify who is staying at which location. So that flat number is nothing but the index or a subscript which is used to access the individual element in the array. In numeric or indexed array, we can have the values, data of integer type, float type, or string type also, but the indexed index or subscript will always be a numeric. Like here in the products array, we have the values like tires, oil, wheel, and that are stored at zeroth position, first position, second position. That index position is number. Now, how to create these arrays in PHP? So, simple way to create array in PHP, the numeric or indexed array, we can have a variable name. We can have a variable name is equal to array function, which is used to create array, and whatever are the values or data that we want to create array with, have to mention in the double quotes and separated by comma. Terminate the array initialization with the semicolon. We can initialize this array by just mentioning the values in it separated by comma mentioned in double quotes, and we can print the array by using print underscore r function and give the name of the array. So how this gives us the output? Now, as we are copying and pasting the code, this double quotes we have to change maybe. Okay, so we have created season array with the array function having values in it separated by comma. So by default, the array numeric or indexed array index starts with the 0 and the next is subsequent 1. So this is summer is at zeroth position, winter is at first position, likewise. So when we print the array using print underscore r function, this print underscore r function is used to display the array information with its index and the value present at that index position. So by this way we can create the array. Now next one, we can create array by giving the individual index or subscript. Now suppose I have a dollar season array, as because it is square bracket so it is array, I can give the index or subscript in the bracket, and I equal to operator is used to assign the values in it. So we have to write the code for each and every index, and that we can print. Obviously it's not a very efficient way for creating array, because if array is of large size, we will not write a single line for every index. Moving on, how to create associative array in PHP. Associative means one thing is associated with something. Now this associative array is having two things, where the name is associated with the element, and that name is known as a key, and the element is known as a value. So in associative array there are two parameters, key and value, and that are assigned using this arrow operator. This is equal to and greater than symbol. So instead of 0, 1, 2, 3 like numeric index or a subscript, we can have key instead of a index, and value will be any value. So instead of numeric index or a subscript, we can have the key value for every value present in the array. Let's see how we can create this array. Syntax is, we can have array function. Now as here are two parameters for one value, so double quotes is used to mention key as well as the value, and in between we have to give the arrow operator. So this key is having this value, comma, next key is having this value. It is like a hash table. You can either give the key and value pair assigned with the arrow separated by comma. For example, if I want to create the salary value, salary table or salary array, where I want to give the name of the person and their salary. Now, how we can give this? Now, how we can give this? Suppose I want to create a array. So I will be writing one variable, dollar salary is equal to array function. Here I have to give the key. You can give the key like any number, any string, or whatever you want, but mention that in double quotes. So Suzanne is having salary of this amount, comma, John is having this salary, Karthik is having this salary. So every parameter is having key and value mentioned in double quotes and assigned with arrow operator and separated by comma, semicolon. We are printing the array by using print r function, and when we run this it is showing that we have an array with Suzanne as a key. It means in array instead of 0, 1, 2 we have this Suzanne, John and Karthik, and having this value. So every key is associated with value. So this is how we can create associative array in PHP. There is another way of creating associative array is, we have to individually write a code, individual index or for individual key. Dollar array name in square bracket we have to give the key is equal to double quotes value. The same example if we write, we have to write for all the employee like dollar salary square bracket, the name of the key is equal to having this value. Here no use of arrow operator, simple assignment is done because this key is going to have this value. Key is nothing but your index to identify this type of value, but it is a complex one because we cannot write this much amount of uh, code. Moving on, third type of array in PHP is multi-dimensional array. multi-dimensional. It means we can have more than one dimension, or you can say we may have combination of rows and column. So this multi-dimensional array is also known as a array of array. It allows to store the data in tabular format, which is in matrix, or we can represent that by using rows and columns. Now we will see this multi-dimensional array. Now suppose I want to create a employee table having ID, name and salary. Now there are more than one array having this details. Suppose I have three individual array with ID, name and salary of the employee. So array is created with the array function. ID is numeric, that's why it is not mentioned in the double quotes, comma, name is mentioned in double quotes, comma, salary. As it is number, no double quotes is required. So if I want to create one single array from these three different array which are having same number of column, so I can create that by enclosing these number of arrays into round bracket semicolon and within the array function itself. So we are creating one bigger array from this subsequent subset of arrays, and that we are storing into the EMP variable, which is of course in turn will be array. So now if I want to print this, what output I will get? Now, when we print tabular format, if you can observe here, here are three columns: ID, name, and salary. And how many rows we are seeing over here? One, two, three. So there are three rows and three columns. So we will need two for loop, one for row and second for column. So row will start from 0 till row is less than 3, row plus plus. For every row, what we have to check whether column is equal to 0, column is less than 3 and column plus plus. What we have to do? We have to print the value present at this array, EMP array, at at this number of row and this number of column, and the row and column will range from 0 to 3. After every row we will have to come to the next line, that's why echo double slash n and closing for loop and end of the PHP script. When we run this, see we are here with the employee record having three number of rows and three number of columns. Now moving on, this multi-dimensional array, which is a collection of more than one array. Now we can create numeric or indexed array, associative array, and multi-dimensional array. Now there are built-in predefined system defined library functions for manipulation of this array. We have many ready-made array functions in PHP. Out of that, we will first see which are the functions that are used for sorting the arrays. Now, as we have numeric or indexed, and second one is associative array. So, how we can sort that arrays in ascending or descending order? So, we have functions for that. Simple sort function. This sort function is used to sort numeric array in ascending order. Now suppose if there is a one array, I am having one array with name of cars in it. Now suppose I am creating one array, dollar cars is equal to, with array function creating array, whatever are the names of cars I am mentioning in the double quotes separated by comma. So when we print this array dollar cars, we will get the array with Volvo, BMW, Toyota, because this Volvo is present at zeroth index, this is at first and this is at second. Now suppose if I want to sort the array and then print it, then we will have sort, which will sort in ascending order, and we have to give the name of the array. So once array is sorted, that will be saved again in the dollar cars variable. So we have to print that variable again. Let's see what we will get. The original array with Volvo, BMW, and Toyota. And after sorting in the ascending order, we are seeing over here the change in the values which are sorted in the ascending order. This is the sort function in PHP for sorting the numeric or index array. Second one is rsort function, which is used to sort numeric array in descending order. Same example we will see. We will just make a change over here. We will write rsort. So this rsort function will sort this name of cars in descending order. When we run this, we are seeing the original array as it is, and after sorting, these values, only values are sorted in the descending order. So, sort and rsort function for sorting the numeric array in the ascending and descending order. Now there is a difference between print r and var dump function. Now suppose here instead of print underscore r, if I write var underscore dump function, what or how it prints the array. So when we write that, this var dump function prints extra information for the array. It mentions that if this array is having three values. At zeroth position, we have a string of 5 characters, and that string is Volo. At the first index, we have a string of 6 characters, that is Toyota. At the second position, we have a string with the 3 characters, that is BMW. So var dump gives or print the array with count of element in it, and at every index which data type of value is present as a value and how many characters are there for the string. So this is the difference between print underscore r and var underscore dump function. Now sorting the associative array. As we know that associative array is having key and value pair. Now a sort function is used to sort the associative array in the ascending order but on the basis of values only. As I said, associative array is having two things for one entry, that is key and value. It means we can sort the array on the basis of key in ascending order as well as in descending order. Same way, we can sort the associative array on the basis of value in ascending as well as in descending order. So, a sort function is used to sort array on the basis of values and in the ascending order. Now, suppose for that we have to create the associative array. Associative array means array having key and value. Now, suppose I am creating age array. Age is equal to, I am creating array with array function. Now I want to show the key and value as a person's name and age. So the key is person's name and the age is the number, so that is created with the arrow operator. So this is associative array because at every index element there is a, for every entry there is a key and value associated with it. Now suppose when I print this age array, what I get key in the square bracket and the value associated with it. Now suppose if I want to sort this array in ascending order on the basis of value. So on the basis of value means I will be sorting this array on this number because this age is the value, not the name of person, because name of person is the key and age is the value. So this will sort the array on the basis of values. Moving on. Now suppose if you want to sort the associative array on the basis of keys in the ascending order. So same array, if we write k sort, it means this age array will be sorted in the ascending order but on the basis of keys. So it means now the array will be sorted on the basis of name of person. Let's see. Without this, sorry, after sorting we have to print the array. So we will be printing array. We will be printing array after sorting it. So here is the original array with key and value. After sorting the array on the basis of key, on it means on the basis of this key, because at here ABC at the first place, XYZ at the second, and PQR was at the third. But now this is sorted on the basis of keys, means on the basis of name of the person. So alphabetically A, P and then X. So this is sorted in the ascending order on the basis of keys. Now AR sort. This is used to sort associative array in the descending order on the basis of values. Now, same example, if I write AR sort, what it will print? It will sort the existing array in the descending order on the basis of values. Here value is the age. So this age will be sorted in the descending order by using AR sort. Next one is K sort, which will sort the array in the descending order on the basis of keys. So these were the sorting functions in the PHP. Now there are additional array functions available in PHP that can be used many times. First function is count. It is used to count the number of elements present in an array. Now suppose of I have array with the name of cars in it, and I want to print how many number of car entries are there in this cars array. So I will make use of count function. So echo count dollar cars. So this cars array, number of elements in that cars array will be printed over here. So there are three elements. So 3 is printed. Array underscore count underscore values. It is used to count all the values of an array. For example, now there are multiple elements in the array, and many of the time there may be duplication of the same name or record in the array. Now if you want to print the count of each element, count of every value of the array, then we can have array underscore count underscore values function. It means this is a array having random names along over here. Now I want to count how many times the cat value is available in A array, how many times the dog value is available in the A array. So you will be counting the number of times the value is present in the array. So every values count will be printed by using array underscore count underscore values. So this expression we are printing in the print R. Let's see. So here what it is showing, in the array we have a, this value a at for the one time only. B is existing one time. Cat is available only once. Dog, this entry is available two times. Apple, this entry is available one time. And banana, this value is available three times. So it is counting the number of values present in the array, the count of every value in the array. Next function of array is array underscore diff for difference. If you want to display the difference between number of arrays, many of the times if there is a possibility that we might be having two or more columns in the excel sheet, and we want to check if all the column values are same, or we have to highlight the different one. So at that time this array underscore diff function can be used. So now suppose if I have an example where we have more than one array. Now suppose I have A1 array. Now this A1 array is of associative type. Why? Because we have key and value pair. So we are having this key value pair array A1 and again key value pair array A2. Both arrays are having the name of colors in it. Now we want to check the difference between these two array, the different value that is available in these two array. The common values will be skipped, only the different value will be printed. So array underscore different $a comma $a2, both the arrays will be compared on the basis of values only, and the different value among these array will be stored in the result variable and that will be printed. So output will be yellow, because both arrays having red, green, blue, only the different value is available, that is yellow. Next one, the array function is array underscore fill. Many of the times we need to fill the empty spaces or blank spaces by special character or something. We may have this array underscore fill function. The syntax is index comma number comma value. It means from which index you want to fill number, that is count how many times you want to fill, comma value, which value you want to fill. So we will see example. Now suppose I want to fill the array from third position four times. I want the blue value. So in the A1 array we will be filling the blue value four times from the third position. So from third index onwards, we have 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6, these are the four ranges where this blue value will be displayed. Let's see. So this is the output. So from third index position till four times 3, 4, 5, 6, we have blue values fill in it. So this fill function will fill the record with the given count. Array underscore flip. This function is used to exchange all the keys with their value. So the position of key and value will be changed. Key will become the value and value will become the key. We have to just give the name of the array for the flip function. Now suppose I have the for that we need to have the associative array, because it is going to shuffle the places of keys and value. Now suppose I have a array with character and the number as a value. So I want to flip the array. So we will be writing print underscore r, flip the array. Which array? A array. So now this key which are alphabet should become the value, and the number which are value should become the keys. Let's see, we are getting this output. Yes. So for A, B, C, D, E, which were the keys has become the values, and the values has become the keys in the square bracket. So the flip function is swapping the position of key and value. Next, array underscore merge. This function is used to merge many number of arrays into a single array. Now suppose I have two array and I want to combine that two array into single array and print all the values sequentially. So A1 array is having red green and A2 array is having blue yellow. I want all these two arrays should be merged and print the value. So I am directly printing in the print r array underscore merge a1 comma a2. If you want to change the sequence, you can change it. If you want the value of a2 should be displayed first and then a1, then you may have this with the help of array underscore merge. So we will see the blue, yellow, red and green in the one array. The sequence will matter how you are mentioning the name of the array. This is array underscore merge function. Next, array underscore pop. Pop is used to delete or remove the last element which is present in the array. Syntax is array underscore pop in bracket give the name of the array. For example, if I have one array and I want to delete the last element present in the array. For example, I am creating array $A with red, green, blue. Now this is indexed or numeric array because it is having only values. Now I want to delete this latest element because red is present at 0th position, green is present at first position, blue is present at second position. So if I want to delete or remove this latest element, I will just write array underscore pop and will give the name of the array. So we will see after popping the array what is the status of array. So that's why we have printed array after the pop. If you want to see the array before popping, let's see, we will print that. So initially array is having red, green, blue, and when we pop from the array, the latest element will be, the last element will be deleted. So we left with the red and green. So this is the use of array underscore pop. Next one is array underscore push. It is used to insert element at the end of the array. So syntax is array underscore push, name of the array, comma value 1, comma value 2. You can give multiple values to be inserted in the array on the same line in the push function. Now we will see example in the same code. Suppose I have this array red, green, blue. I have printed that. I have popped one element and printed that again. Now suppose I want to push element in the array and print that array again. Now suppose array underscore push, I want to insert element in the array. Which array? A array. Which values you want to insert? Now suppose I want to insert this black, comma yellow, comma orange. Done. Now these three values will be inserted into the A array. After that we will print A array again. So we should get output accordingly. Let's see. Double quotes is expected. Okay, so we have to check what output we are getting. Initial array is red, green, blue, which we have printed. Yes, red, green, blue. Done. Array underscore pop. So top element will be deleted, that is blue should be deleted, and we have printed array. Yes, red, green, the blue is deleted. After that, array underscore push means we have inserted element black, yellow, orange. So the index should get automatically increased. So after red, green, we have black, yellow, orange in the sequence in which we have mentioned over here. So push function is used to insert element into the array. Now array underscore random. This function is used to return the random number of keys from the array. Syntax is array underscore random, array comma number, name of the array, and how many random keys you want, that count you should give. For example, now suppose when I have this array and I want to print the random values from this array every time. Now you might be thinking where we can use this. So many of the times we fill the form or something, it asks for the captcha. So if it is not visible, readable, we refresh that and again the random captcha is fetched. So that can be done with this random function. So we have a array with the name of colors in it. So I am having one variable random keys, and in that I want the random value from the a array, and how many random values I want? 3. Now suppose if I am printing the a, what I am getting? Obviously I am getting the complete array. Now what we should print? Random underscore keys variable where we had taken the result. So every time it will be giving you different numbers for each output. So it is giving you the random keys from the a array, and how many keys it is returning? 3 keys it is returning to you. Okay. Now next function is array underscore values. It returns all the values of an array. We will see example when we have associative array, and if you want to display only values from the associative array. So how that can be done? Array underscore values, name of the array. We are having key value pair and we want to print array underscore values. So we are getting the value ABC, 28 and India. Why the keys are not appeared over here even though if it is an associative array? Because we want just values from the array in the default index position. It should not have the key value. So this is done with the help of array underscore values. This function returns only values from the associative array with the numeric index. Next one, in underscore array. This function is used to check or search a particular value in the array. If it is present, it will return true, otherwise false. Syntax is in underscore array, which item or which element or which value we want to search, comma, the name of the array, comma, and finally the optional field is type. If this type parameter is set as a true, the search will be case sensitive. If you want to make the search case insensitive, you should not give it, because by default it is a false. We will see one example over here. Now I have array with, I have p array with name a b c and g. I want to check whether D is available in P array, and I want to display that. So in if condition, I am checking or searching for the D array in the, for the D value in the array P with the help of in underscore array. So in underscore array means search in array for what? Which value? D, comma, in which array? P array. Third parameter we have not given, which is optional one for the case sensitive or insensitive. If this element is found, we will print match found else match not found. Now we have not mentioned third parameter as a true or false. That's why by default it is false. It means it is case insensitive. Now match is not found because DDD is not available. Suppose I write over here CCC. It is showing match found. If I make it as in lower case and if I check it, it is showing match not found because it is, as we have not given the third parameter which is true, that's why it has shown that match not found. Next one, when we mention true, same example, when we mention true, it, if I am searching for small cc and when we mention true, it gives us match not found because it becomes a case sensitive. Moving on, next function is key. When we want to fetch a key from an array, we can do that with the help of key function, key in bracket name of the array. Now suppose we have a code. Of course, when it is asked for a key, it means the array will be associative array. Now I have array people with key and value pair, a with a like this, and at the end I have not given any key to it. I am displaying the message, the key from the current position is concatenated string key underscore people. So what it is doing, the key from the current position is A. It means whichever is the starting key of this people array will be displayed with the help of key function. Key function will display the current key from the array. So it is starting with the A, that's why A will be printed. Next function of array, list. It is used to assign variables as if they were an array or creates a list. If you want to create a list having multiple values in it, list function is used. Now suppose I have array and I want to create a list out of it, so that can be done. Suppose AR array is created having name dog, cat and horse as a value. I want to create list with three variables from the array. So array will be splitted in the three different variables and that list will be created. So every value from the array will be assigned to each variable in the list, and this list will be having number of variables in it. So now list is created with multiple variables and these variables will be having value from this array. And when we print these individual variables, that will show the value assigned to it. Now dog will be assigned to A, cat will be assigned to B and horse will be assigned to C. So we have displayed the result with the variable. So list function will split the array into number of variables and values will be same as the values from the array. Next function, there are scrolling or navigation functions available in the array for in the PHP library. Next function is used to move to the next value or next key in the array. Syntax is next underscore next in bracket array. Now suppose if we are at particular, obviously when we print the array we are at the zeroth position and we start printing from zeroth position. Now suppose this is the people array having names in it. if I write current underscore current in bracket array name, next line, and this next function will display the next record from the people array. Now, as we are at the zeroth position initially, so the current position will be 0, so AAA will be printed. So when we are at this location, the next record will be BBB from this people array. So we got AAA and BBB. So current is the method or function which displays the value of the array from the current location, and the next function will display the next record from the mentioned array. Along with that, there are related methods: previous, current, end, which is the last record, reset, and each. These related methods are used to jump randomly to the navigation records in the array. For example, now if I am at the fourth location in the array and I want to go back to the previous array, the previous array value, the prev method is used. I want to print the value from the current record of the array, current method is used. If I am at the fifth location and array is of 50 size and I want to jump directly to the last record, I will use end function that will move the pointer to the last value in the array. If we are in between of the array and I want to jump directly to the first value of the array, that is at the first place, then we will have reset function which will move pointer to the first element of the array. And for traversing through each record of the array or each value of the array, we have each function which will advance or move to the next record after the current record. Each record will be visited. Pose in bracket array function. This function is alternate of current function which gives you the value of the current element of the array, which we have seen already. Range function. This range function is used to create an array containing a range of element. Syntax is range in bracket low comma high comma step. Low means it is used to specify the lowest value of the array. High is used to specify the highest value. Step 1 is optional. It is used to mention whether we want to increment by 1 or 2. Likewise, we have to give the increment counter, which is optional one. Now suppose I want to create array of number having range from 0 to 5. So low value is 0, high value is 5. And I have printed this array with number name of the array. So we got the array from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now suppose if I am giving here 10, comma 5, it means the value will start from 10 and it will decrement till 5. So by using range function, we can create array by giving the lowest value and the highest value. Lowest value means which will start from 0th index, and the highest value will be the last record of the array. Next one, we have shuffle function which is used to shuffle an array. Now suppose I have the array with name of colors in it and I want to randomly shuffle the values in it. Now I have a color array with the name of color in it. Now I am printing the original array, and after shuffle I am printing the array again. So I am getting original array and after shuffle the next values where the values are randomly shuffled in the array. Next function in the array is size of. Size of function is used to return the number of elements present in the array. Now it is similar to count function in the array. Implode function. Implode function is used to join array element with the string. It is used to concatenate array element with the string. Syntax is implode in brackets separator comma array. Separator will be the double quotes, blank space, empty string, or any special character which you want to display as a separator between the strings. We will see the example. Now suppose I have array with different strings. Now I have created one array with different strings in it like hello, world, beautiful, day. Now we can use implode function to create array with these different strings separated by empty space. When we run this, there is a output that we get is hello world beautiful day. It means we have joined the string with the array. So this implode function is joining the array element with a string. Opposite to this, we have explode function which will break the string into array, which is reverse of implode. Syntax is explode separator comma string comma limit. Now suppose I have same string like hello world, it's a beautiful day. This is our string in the str variable. Now I want to split this string into array. So how that can be done with the help of explode, and separator is space. So we got every word from this string as different value in the array. Why this has happened? This explode has splitted this complete string into the array, and which character is used to extract the values from the string. The empty string is used as a separator between this value. So from the string we have created array using explode function, and the separator was the blank space which was used to split the different words. So this was about explode function. Next function is array underscore walk. It is used to traverse through the array. It will visit each array element or value in the user defined function. So syntax is for array underscore walk, we have to give the name of the array and we have to write the function, and we have to pass the parameter in that function. Let's see one example where we can write a user defined function and we can traverse the array. Now suppose there is one A array having key and value as a name of color, and if we want to traverse through this array, visit each value and key, we can write one user defined function that is written with the function keyword, name of function, and we can have one variable name and one for key. Number of parameters we will have over here that will be passed to us. So after creating array, I am making a call to array underscore walk function by passing the name of the array and the name of our function. Our function name is my function, and this is the editable value that we want to print. So these three parameters are received from this calling function. So name of array is received in the value, my function name is received so this function, my function will be called and the values will be printed. So what output it is giving? A red, B green and C blue. So this display character is written over here as a parameter. So we are walking through a array and we are printing the separator between key and value as this special symbol, which may be created from your side as you want, and which function is used to traverse. That user defined function is used over here, where we are printing the key, that is A, B and C, and this is our parameter P that we have written over here, and the value from the array that will be printed over here. So this echo statement is printing key, this parameter, special symbol and the value. So by using array underscore walk function, we can traverse through each element from the array. Now, what we have seen in this tutorial, we have seen the types of array: indexed or numeric key, indexed or numeric array. Second one is associative array having key and value pair. Third type of array is multidimensional array, which is array of array. And we have seen many of the functions which are used for array. Hope you have understood the concept over here. Thank you. See you in the next session.